Hey, good morning. I am bright red. I am sunburned. What's going on here? Well, last week the jobs report was in question, and now CPI, which comes out today, the Consumer Price Index, is now being questioned by a lot of people. And it's not point three, it's not about nefarious deeds or anything like that. It's the antiquated way they collect information. The Bureau of Labor and Statistics is actually calling people on the phone to ask them, what are you paying? What did you pay this month for goods and services and stuff like that? There's not much computerization, much less any AI, which could really give you an up to the minute what's inflation right now quotient. Instead, we're looking back 12 months like we're still using phone books. It's ridiculous how they're doing this. Uh, the jobs and CPI and all inflation reports use methods from the 1970s. Phone on the wall, cord. Uh, the market believes the market is betting on the fact that inflation is tamed and we're fine, and there was no real hiccup from tariffs. Uh, Point three, the market is pointing to almost a certainty, I use that word sparingly, that we will see a Fed funds reduction in September and another one in December. And then, you know, and then the bull comes flying out next May 19th when we do some other things with the new Fed chair. Good or bad, I don't know. But the good thing to me is that we have not seen that boomerang bounce back in rates from this most recent improvement. We're pretty much here across the board. This is no discount except at the bottom here. 30-year fixed about 6.5, 5.99 with no discount on FHA and VA. VA down to a 550 credit score, up to a $1.5 million loan amount. USDA 6.125 with no discount. This week, my featured program is an investment property duplex, not owner occupied. This is a rental property. We're getting into that 30-year fixed at 7.25%, but the first 10 years are 7.25% interest only. That equates to a rate that is better than the 30-year fixed owner occupied single family now. That equates to a payment equal to about a 6.25% interest rate. That is cash flow. 30% of your business should be with investors. Investors like cash flow. They don't really care about a rate they can brag about. And get something at about 6.25%, the actual money you're paying on an income property right now with these prices where they are. Well, I'm going after that hard. That should be something that I spend 1 to 2 days a week on is talking to people that are doing that. I need to spend more time on that. More stuff, perspective. Okay, so this is interest rates over time. This is mortgages off the Freddie Mac website. We're going back to 1972 here. Uh, Check out 8081. We're up at 17%. Boom, boom, boom. The glory years. If you got into the business here, you're probably not comfortable talking about discount fee and buying the rate down. But if you've been in the business a little longer, you know that it's kind of a fact of life sometimes. So if you're having trouble talking about that, you shouldn't be talking about it. I should be talking to other people for you about this because I can do it, and I'm happy to do it in person. And so here we are. So what do we want? We're at about 6.5% now. If we get down to 5% next year, whether or not we're buying down to it or not, if we're getting to 5% on a $650,000 loan amount, that's about 600 bucks a month. That is some affordability coming back in. And I'm hopeful that'll happen. We'll see, right? I've been hoping that for a couple of years. Look at this. Okay, I'm going to get out of the picture here. Um, Watch my cursor here. Here we have a table I made about home value, prices, appreciation, and waiting for better rates. So let's go right here. We have today a $750,000 purchase price after 20% down, $600,000 loan amount. So we're at 6.5% today. 3792 is the principal and interest. As rates come down, this price goes up. So let's just say I'm waiting for 5.5. Okay, I'm waiting for 5.5% here. By the time that happens, we'll probably have 10% appreciation on this 750 price. So now you're paying 825, the 660 loan amount, and even at 5.5%, You're paying 37.11 right now at 6.5% because of the price. It's 37.92. So I'm going to come back in here and try to talk about this. I'm going to make this pretty. I'm going to get some colors to it. I'm going to make it a spreadsheet that we can plug numbers into so you can show people clearly the longer you wait for your precious interest rate, which you know very little about, the more the price is going to go up, which you cannot control. You cannot go back and reset the price in the future. You can buy now and refinance in the future. Now's the time to get off the fence, especially for a first-time buyer. So I'm happy to make this. When I get it looking good, I'll get it out to you. I want to make it editable on the fly, like a rate flyer or something like that. But this has been a good thing for me to look at, because as we take this 650 here, 37.92. Okay, we're at 6.5, but now the price is higher. So we're paying about the same. Okay, rates are down to 6, but now we're at 5% appreciation. Oh, it's about the same. So it's a pretty strong tool, I think, to show people that the waiting game is a losing game. And I'll get back to you when I get this thing cleaned up a little bit. Thank you so much.